If a doctor told you that you had only 6 months left to live, what would you do? When a journalist asked this question to a man who spent almost every waking second he had writing, he didn't hesitate. He didn't say he'd go travel or spend more time with his family. He just looked her straight in the eyes and said, I'd type faster. This is the insane, true story of Isaac Asimov, a man who is considered by many to be one of the greatest science fiction writers of all time. And it makes you wonder what kind of a man thinks about his own death and then simply says those words. His life, his body of work is just so vast, so full of absurd quirks and legendary rivalries, and of course, so full of humor that it is genuinely impossible to fit his entire life story in a single YouTube video. The man wrote over 500 books. An average writer writes 20 to 30 books in their entire career, and some write far fewer. He imagined galactic empires, worried about the AI crisis decades before any of it happened. So I'm not going to try and summarize all his work over here. Instead, I want to show you the part of his life which I truly fell in love with, his origin story. Because if you want to truly understand a man becoming so obsessed with his craft that he spends his dying days on a typewriter, you don't look at his 500 books. You look at the spark. You go back to a tiny candy store in Brooklyn